Imagine a remedy so powerful that it can halt a hemorrhage mid-flow, calm a choking cough in a child, and ease nausea that just won't quit, even when vomiting offers no relief. Today, we're diving into Ipecacuanha, a homeopathic cornerstone for managing acute crises where both body and mind erupt in unison. By the end of this lecture, you'll know exactly when and how to use this remedy, even in life-threatening scenarios. Let's get started. Ipecacuanha is derived from the dried root of a tropical shrub native to Brazil. Originally used by indigenous tribes for dysentery, this remedy has evolved into a critical tool in homeopathy. Let's break down its preparation trituration. The root is ground into a fine powder and mixed with lactose to create the base for dilutions. Tincture. The powdered root is macerated in alcohol to extract its key active compounds. Potentization. Through serial dilution and vigorous succussion, we create potencies such as 6C, 30C, and 200C. Key alkaloids include emetine 72%, cephalin 26%, and psychotrine 2%. These compounds primarily act on the pneumogastric nerve, integral in linking gut, heart, and lung functions. In short, nausea is the North Star that guides Ipecacuanha's action. Ipecacuanha's core theme can be summed up as dissatisfaction that erupts. Here's what that means. Physical traits. Typically seen in stout, pale individuals with soft, lax muscles. Symptoms are often aggravated by warmth, rich foods like pork or ice cream, and emotional stress. Relief comes with open air, rest, and cold drinks. Emotional profile. Sudden bursts of anger over trivial matters. Think spilled milk turning into an explosive reaction. A persistent silent resentment where the individual never articulates their needs, resulting in a covert yet intense frustration. In essence, it's as if the inner turmoil is bottled up until it finds release through violent physical symptoms.
Ipecacuanha is a go-to remedy in 5 crucial scenarios. First, nausea unrelieved by vomiting. Think of cases like pregnancy-induced nausea or food poisoning where despite repeated vomiting the nausea persists. The tongue is clean and there's no thirst. Second, bright red hemorrhages. Uterine bleeding, severe nosebleeds, or even coughing or vomiting blood where the flow comes in distinct, powerful waves, all accompanied by nausea. Third, respiratory crises. In severe asthma or whooping cough, patients may experience violent coughing fits that lead to choking and even blue discoloration. Fourth, intermittent fevers, characterized by malaria-like cycles, chills moving up the spine, a subsequent phase of intense heat, and then sour sweat. And finally, pediatric convulsions, particularly when convulsions are linked to indigestion or are triggered by suppressed rashes. Remember, if the patient is gagging but can't actually vomit, it's a strong indication for Ipecacuanha. Because several remedies can appear similar, it's vital to differentiate Ipecacuanha from its lookalikes. Chamomilla is often seen in children who demand to be carried, usually marked by one red cheek and a very different emotional profile. Arsenicum presents with burning pains, marked restlessness, and a thirst for frequent sips of water. Antimonium tart is noted for a chest filled with mucus and a general state of lethargy, quite unlike Ipecac's typical irritability. Phosphorus is characterized by hemoptysis with a pronounced thirst for cold water and a fear of the dark. If the patient is rigid, vomiting, and visibly angry, you're most likely dealing with Ipecacuanha. Let's look at some clinical pearls. Postpartum hemorrhage. A mother experiences sudden, heavy, bright red bleeding with nausea and faintness. Ipecac 200C is often the remedy of choice to stop the flow. Food poisoning, a teenager who overeats and then experiences relentless vomiting with a clean tongue, finds relief with Ipecac 30C, resolving the nausea within hours. Asthma attack. In a case where a patient's cough is accompanied by rattling mucus and a blue tint to the face, also known as cyanosis, Ipecac combined with a complementary remedy like cuprum can ease the spasms. Pro tip: pairing Ipecac with arnica is effective in trauma-induced cases such as postpartum hemorrhage to address both the physical and emotional trauma. In summary, Ipecacuanha is your ally in crises where unyielding nausea and bright red gushing hemorrhages signal a body in distress. A clean tongue with unrelenting vomiting? Think Ipecac. Sudden anger paired with dramatic hemorrhage? Think Ipecac. Be sure to subscribe for our next lecture on iodine and drop your answer, suggestions or question in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Disclaimer. This information is exclusively intended for professional homeopathic practitioners. The author cannot be held responsible for any misuse or improper application of the remedies discussed. It is crucial that these remedies are used only under the guidance of a qualified homeopathic practitioner.